Alright guys, so today we're hitting chest and tries. Excited for today. We had a rest day yesterday. We've got a lot of carbs today, so it should be a good chest day. Now I haven't had um, like a really good like carved up chest day where I ate all my carbs beforehand. Um, so today should be exciting. It's too late for pre-workout, but carving up the last time that I carved up for my back and for my leg workout, those have both been beautiful, amazing pumps. Um, so we should get that today. And then I drink some coconut water, coconut milk beforehand as well. That helps with like electrolytes and in my experience has helped with the pump. Can Might be a placebo. I don't know. But gonna hit some more pressing movements today. Um, well, it'll probably be pretty equal between fly movements and pressing movements. I know I hit more pressing movements last chest day. Um, and I might try to do that pressing movement with the cables again. I don't think I ended up doing that last week. But yeah, so we're gonna hit those. Try to get some really good contraction at the very end of that movement. Probably like try to squeeze it there. Um, and actually, my friend's gonna be joining me today. He's from out of town. Don't get to see him all the time. He's off doing grown-up adult things. Um, yeah, so you guys will get to. He was actually in the first video that I made. Um, so yeah, you'll get to see him again. And what else? I don't know what your guys' opinion on it is on this, but from Starbucks, the pink drink. Okay, hear me out. It's got caffeine, not too much caffeine. It's like 100 milligrams, I think. Um, so it's got caffeine. It's got coconut milk, which is good for electrolytes. Also has good carbs and fats. Um, and genuinely, it's not like too crazy on sugar. Obviously, it's high in sugar. It's a drink from Starbucks, right? But it's not too crazy. Out of anything, it's not too crazy. Honestly, it's a pretty good like pre-workout drink. Like I'm not one to drink like energy drinks. I will sometimes, but for the most part, I stay away from energy drinks just because it's kind of like I don't know battery acid. But as an alternative to that, it's either hey drink a pink drink or drink a monster, right? Honestly, guys, I just put you guys onto some good stuff. Pink drink from Starbucks. But now, what you do is you do that in the afternoon, and you take it with a pre-workout scoop. You're gonna kick and you're gonna be kicking. You're gonna have a good workout, crazy pump. Um, I've done that once. It was pretty good. But I don't know. Starbucks. Their drinks are like good, but they're. I could not imagine. Excuse me. I cannot imagine getting like a Starbucks drink every day. Let alone like the cost of it is absolutely absurd. But the amount of sugar that they put into, like, especially like frappuccinos, even like I don't know, they have like mochas and stuff like that. Those drinks are full of so much sugar, and the only like sugar-free thing they have is like vanilla or like caramel. Horrible. And I can't really say anything if I'm drinking some of their stuff, but just something to watch out for is like the kind of food you're drinking or eating, even. I think that's one of the hardest part of my bulking diet is I'm trying to maintain or like eat as much whole food as I can, like non-processed stuff. Um, so like I'm not eating like 100% clean, lean bulk, right? But I mean, I'm just trying to stay healthy and not make my arteries clog up from how much cholesterol I'm eating. And you know, sure, it's easy to bulk if all you got to eat is 3 hamburgers from I don't know Culver's, but eating eating cleaner definitely definitely makes you like the volume of food you have to eat more, right? And that's you can use that to your advantage on a cut. You can eat a lot more food for the same amount of calories on a cut. But for bulking, I mean, kind of doing the same thing. I don't know. It takes a little bit more room in your stomach, and I find myself very tempted at the end of the day. Ooh, I've gotta hit my calories for the rest of the day, and then you know, maybe that makes me end up eating something that's not so good just because I don't have enough room in my belly. Um, and that's another thing is eating like at the end of the day. If you eat a lot, I've kind of found myself not hungry in the morning, so I'm trying to not. I don't want to say like intermittent fasting. I have no idea any of like the I guess research behind intermittent fasting, but kind of that idea of not eating right before you go to bed, um, and then in the morning you wake up more hungry, able to eat a little bit more. Um, yeah, I every day like I think I'm like, man, I'm excited to start going on the cut because then I don't have to feel like I'm gonna throw up every time I eat because I'm eating so much for the bulk. Um, not just because I have a small stomach naturally. It's not like I'm eating like 6,000 calories or whatever. You only have to be um, in like a 1 to 200 calorie surplus to gain muscle to gain it at the right speed. And honestly, if you're putting too much more than that, you're going to gain a lot more body fat than you would if you just maintained a 1 to 200 calorie surplus. Um, and that's probably another problem with like dirty bulking, right? Is you're probably consistently over that 200 calorie protein. Sorry, not protein. 200 calorie goal. So try to give yourself more time. For me, especially after like seeing my beginner gains and I put on a lot of weight very fast, trying to maintain that bulk after kind of reframing my head. You know what? This is gonna take more time, and I'm trying to do it the right way. So if that means you're only putting on half a pound a week, or you know, uh, zero point 0.2 pounds per week, I can't remember exactly what it is, but it's a lot lower than you would think. It's I don't think it's quite 1 pound per week. I know beginner gains can be quite um, steep, right? But definitely for like long term, if you're seeing your gains not, if it starts to plateau, that's that's either a sign to kick back up your calories, because that's another thing that I didn't realize is, well, if at 130 pounds my surplus of 200 calories, that calorie goal is not going to be the same calorie goal as whenever I'm at 150. So I'm at 155 right now, and so the amount of calories I have to eat if I were just eating the same as 3 weeks ago, well, yeah, I'm gonna plateau because I'm eating the same amount. And as your body gets bigger, you need to increase more food. And so, like with the bulk, you're gonna you're maintaining that 1 to 200 calorie surplus. But what you have to take into mind is that your maintaining calories increases as well. So you're not increasing the surplus, but you still are increasing your overall calories because that maintenance weight or the maintenance calories increases. Um, but yeah, I'm almost to the gym, so we're gonna get prepared for that, and I'll see you guys whenever I start chest day. All right, let's go ahead and start off. Set here are these cable flies. These are one of the most beautiful exercises in my I was kind of expecting that to be like a feeder set into that, but we're gonna count that as a first set. Felt pretty good. Um, we'll do another set of these and then go into some pressing. All right, just a little bit on the weight. I'm gonna try to focus on getting that full stretch at the bottom and full contraction at the top. All right, that was a good set. Yeah, let's go do some incline. All right, let's hit some of this. Somebody's got my other dumbbell that I need. All right, we're gonna have to go with 65s and end up hitting a couple more reps. I'm gonna adjust that seat, man. I just felt like I slowed down the whole way. All right, let's hit a couple more sets. All right, let's get another set in here. Still missing our 70. So yeah, we can probably hear you. I don't know. Huh? Said I can probably hear you. Are you done with your 70? No, I'm about to use it. Ah, okay. I'm gonna scoot the seat down. There we go. I'm actually gonna try something like this. Those are some soppy reps at the end. Yeah, I'm gonna hit the 70s for one set. We'll probably go do some more of like an isolated chest movement, maybe also some dips before we go into triceps. All right, let's grab the 70s. Finally opened up. It's probably gonna be less reps, but kind of a fan of a little heavier weight on these, as long as I'm still getting good range. Not bad. Not bad. We're gonna go do some heavier dips, and then move on to triceps. All right. Okay, we were gonna do some cables, but all right, bro. All right, we're gonna do some of these dips just because our cables got hogged for like 4 reps on 2 different people. A little too light. All right, I'm gonna do one more of those. All right, I'm gonna go a little bit heavier on this one, and think we're gonna do a drop set on it as well. All right, getting some good range of motion as well. Oh. All right, let's go do some triceps now. All right, let's hit the good old tricep push down. We're gonna try this way. All right, here we go. We're a little heavier than that. We can go a little heavier than that. Nice. A little bit of a drop, just a little bit. Nice. All right, let's hit one more set of those, and then we'll do some single arm pushdowns, or maybe some overhead extension. Yeah, it's a good one. All right, let's do another set of these here. Start off with that weight. All right. Okay. Okay. A lot earlier than last time, which is fine. Okay. Ooh, got some partials in there too. I think we're gonna do some single arm pull downs, and I'm gonna go check the pump. All right. So on this one, we're gonna be pretty similar, but it's more just of a push down movement. Not sure how to 100% describe it, but instead of kind of going here, you're more on top of it pushing down. I think the best thing I can relate it to is kind of like a diamond push-up, right? We definitely do some more weight than that. I don't know if we can do this one, but okay, gonna get on top of it. You know, I actually do really feel that, but I've definitely got to work on the form there. I'm gonna do one more set of those, just because it wasn't the best. All right, hopefully this one is a little bit better. You're good. You're good. Hopefully this one does a little better. I think what we're gonna do, just even this out real quick, is more weight, okay? A little bit less range of motion, because so this is supposed to be a push down, right? Not a pull down. So I've got to be on top of that weight. So I'm gonna have it come up here instead of up here, because at this point it's kind of rotating around my elbows. This is where we're gonna be with that range. It's just like, okay, let's see if the gym bros are onto something. Oh, okay. Might hit one more chest fly, and we'll go check out the. All right. Definitely lost a pump by now. We tried to do some muscle ups and did some shenanigans, but we'll see how the pump's working. Put the mic on the chain real quick. All right. Here's the middle. All right.
How much do you weigh?
150?
Really?
155. Tell me to scoot back or forward.
I would rotate to your left just like slightly. Or I mean the other way. There you go. You can really see the definition in your back there. It looks a little sideways, but you can literally see every fucking muscle in your back.
Bet. It's not really gonna work. Um, Let's see. Chest. You know, it is pretty good. It is pretty good today. Tricep. We're gonna go side chest. I'm gonna change the lighting a little bit and then we'll resume. All right, let's try this angle. Not sure. Oh. All right, see if this helps out with the side tricep a little bit.
You should hit this side chest first.
3/4.
Yeah, I don't know if they're called.
Let's see. I don't know why when I do the crucifix, it like hurts my forearm. It's like crazy tight, bro. Ah.
BMI?
Ah. I don't know, bro. I feel like I'm at like 20 right now.
Really?
Body fat?
Yeah. I would say you're probably between like 10 to 15.
Alex Eubanks is like 10, so
I would say you're right there.
I'm not as lean as him, bro.
Maybe
Body dysmorphia is going
maybe
hard,
not
but
as lean, but I would say no more than 60%. I'm probably at 20. I'm still pretty thick around those days.
I don't.
I'm on a 6-to-6 fast right now.
Do my triceps activate there?
Do it again? Yeah. Can't really see it. I would try like lean forward a little bit. There you go.
I don't know. I don't know how else to flex triceps. Need to get a good side chest again.
I'm just look, this is the result of my goal.
All right. We'll see you guys in the car.